Some people believed that powerful and strong people cannot be an artist, but I know someone who, despite his power and muscles, he not only was a very good artist, but also he was an amazing physician. But you wonder, who is he? Okay, let's see. When considering the greatest left backs in the football history, numerous notable names come to mind, including big stars such as Ashley Cole, Marcelo, Philip Lahm, Lizarazo, Paolo Maldini, and some other players. But among these legendary footballers, one name shines particularly bright more than the others. A person who was famous for his high speed and lethal shots, who could even surprise physicians, and whose amazing free kick to France left the world in shock. And many people believe that he scored one of the most beautiful goals in the history of football. Roberto Carlos da Silva. Roberto Carlos redefined the role of the side defending back and showed that a left defender can be excellent in defensive duties and also very effective in the attacking line. Despite not being the first penalty taker for his teams, due to his remarkable and beautiful goals from long distance and free kicks, he is now considered one of the top scoring defenders in history. In each tournament, his goals have often been nominated for the most beautiful goal award in the various tournaments. Roberto Carlos' exceptional speed and formidable shooting prowess were attributed to his highly muscular legs. His shots possess such a strength and velocity that defenders forming the defensive wall often experienced a tangible sense of fear and uncertainty. You know, if one of his shots hit someone, he would go directly to hospital. Roberto Carlos was born in a poor family in Sao Paulo in 1973. In his early years, he worked in a textile factory to financially help and support his family. However, he soon realized that, like many Brazilian football players, his talents in football can save him and his family out of poverty. Carlos began his football journey in local teams, and after many years, he joined Atlético Mineiro at the age of 19. Carlos' left foot power was so immense that when he played for the senior team at the age of 19, nobody could believe that such deadly shots were coming from a 19 years old boy. Following his remarkable performance, he moved to Palmeiras, where he led them to championship glory after 20 years of drought. 2 years later, in 1995, it was time to fly to Europe. He joined Inter Milan and started playing under Roy Hodgson's management, but he didn't stay there for more than a year. He then moved to Real Madrid, where he made history with Real Madrid. He won the UEFA Champions League title 3 times with Real Madrid. In 1997, it happened. He scored one of the most beautiful goals in the history of football against France and secured his place in the football fans' memory. The shot was so extraordinary that even physicists were compelled to study it, and every football fan in the world was left in shock. After that year, Carlos was named the best left back in the world for 7 consecutive years. He was also recognized as the second best football player in the world after Ronaldo Nazario in that year, which is a great honor for a defender. The following year, in 1998, they lost the final to France and Zinedine Zidane. However, 4 years later, they came back stronger and became world champions, and sticks 5th star on the Brazil's shirt. Following years, Carlos became one of the cornerstones of Florentino Perez's Galactico project and cemented his legacy as a club icon through his extraordinary and captivating goals and career. In 2006, after another defeat against Zidane and France, he bid farewell to national team. Next year, when he felt comfortable with his successor, Marcelo, he decided to say goodbye to Real Madrid and make room for younger players. Carlos went to Turkey and joined Fenerbahce, and after that, after 15 years, he returned to Brazil to become teammate again with his close friend Ronaldo Nazario, so they could play together once more. The relationship between Ronaldo and Carlos was so strong that they were roommates during team camps for both the national team and Real Madrid through these years. Even Ronaldo joked once, "I spent more time rooming with Roberto Carlos than I did with my wife." After leaving Brazil, Carlos joined undisputed in Russia, but due to racist behavior from Russian fans, he left it. He then went to India as a player coach, where he understood that it is time to hang up the boots. So he concluded his golden era in India and finished his football. In total, Roberto Carlos collected impressive awards, including 3 championships in Brazil, 4 La Liga titles, 3 UEFA Champions League, 1 UEFA Super Cup, 2 FIFA Club World Cup title, 2 Copa America Championship, 1 FIFA World Cup title, and numerous other achievements. With 113 goals, he bid farewell to the world of football and secured his name among legends in football history. After retirement, these days Carlos is actively engaged in various positive activities on social media platforms. He also serves as an ambassador for Real Madrid and participating in various initiatives and events in different fields. In the end, I must say that this player was one of the best talent in the history of Brazilian football, a country that has always introduced talented players to the world of football. And this trend continues with talents like Hendrik, Estevão Willian, and Vitor Roque. And you can learn more about these 3 emerging football stars in these videos. Watch these videos and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.